Great morning, everybody. Great morning.
Anything in life that you don't currently have right now is because of who you are and how you think. What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. And if you can find a reason to keep going, I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. Every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to. Push through it. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive.
Sound pretty bad.
Listen to it very closely. Y'all running from obstacles when in fact it's the obstacle that's going to take you to the next level. Like y'all running from pain. Y'all running from challenges. You telling me how difficult your life is. Do you understand it is the difficulty that's going to prepare you and take you to that next level? For some of you, when you do what you do, you act as if you have another opportunity. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it, but when it's showtime, when the sun comes out, you got all the books, you got all the tapes, you got all the access. Now it's time to hunt.
Hey, bro, please chill out. Thank you. I ain't trying to be
You all right? You all right?
I ain't trying to be no Eric Thomas hater, but that was, man, the breaking up was bad.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Chris, is that just me go get or my trip?
That was just you this morning, sir. Usually I'll be on your side. Usually it's stuff you're breaking up. It wasn't breaking up.
It was breaking up.
That's that Corona Wi-Fi, man. That Corona Wi-Fi.
Oh, Mio.
What's going on, fellas?
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
We got our brother back.
My bad, brothers. My bad.
We got our brother back. How you doing this morning, sir?
Oh man, I'm tired, but I'm here. Man, great trip, man. Great trip. Learned a lot, man. I got had the opportunity to spend some time with some very, very successful people. One of the guys I was with, man, had a wallet over 1,000 Bitcoin. Savings wallet. Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
That's a nice amount of Bitcoin. That's a nice amount of Bitcoin right there.
And you know what's so crazy is like you would expect, you know, a lot of these guys that I know and been able to associate with, you know, you would expect them to be a little bit more flamboyant, and they not. They completely not flamboyant. They, you know, they don't want nobody to know, you know. And I understand, but it was pretty huge, man. It was pretty cool. Also, you know, I had the opportunity to sit down with a guy that does trust for all the celebrities, and I mean, when I was blown away. We gotta get him on the show, man, so we can really break it down. You know, because again, it ain't making money; it's being able to keep it. And the power of a trust is just such a game changer for me.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Go-Getter?
No, just living a dream, building that back office and doing all the stuff that I need to do. It's Monday morning, beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? Time to chase that bag.
Right. I know we had a message from our PAM manager. I think it's important.
We do. I actually put it so that everybody could actually see it as we talk about it. So let me put it up here real quick. So we did get a message from our PAM manager this morning. It's just an update. Says we're looking good. Had to take a small loss, but it'll recover. Kind of got spoiled. Also, we were on a 40-week winning streak. So 40 weeks without a loss. They eliminated 3 big AutoCAD trades. So it'll be a hit in the beginning of the week. This has eased up drawdown. And if AutoCAD pushes up above the daily and weekly, it won't be affected as much and will allow the rest of the week to capture profits from EU algorithms for the rest of the week and let them continue to make up for those 3 trades this week and also catch up for the trades this week and also profits coming in. So it'll help the overall drawdown as well as we will keep everyone, and it's sorry, as well. And we will keep everyone posted, more updates throughout the week. So he's just letting us know about the drawdown that everybody's been seeing and panicking and worrying about. Again, nothing to panic or worry about. They are of it. Like he says, we've had a 40-week winning streak. No losses in 40 weeks. That should tell you how good the PAM is. But nothing is perfect and nothing is going to always win. You're going to take some losses. But again, it's a minor loss. We're still winning. We're still going to continue to win. Don't panic. Don't get stressed out. Let it ride out. Let it compound. Like we talked about, this is not an overnight success, not an overnight get rich quick scheme. It is going to take time, but it is going to build and it's going to take care of you for the rest of your life as long as you follow through.
Mm-hmm. I think it's important when you say there's what was that win streak again?
40 weeks. Where else you gonna get 40 week winning streak?
Yeah, that means we've been profitable 40 days or 40 whatever it is. That's what that means. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily
that means 280 days, 40 weeks, 7 days a week.
We've lost trades. Hold on, we lost trades, but we haven't been unprofitable a day.
Exactly.
So that's
a word there wrong.
I just want to make sure y'all know, you know what I mean? Because we're transparent over here. So that's super exciting. What else we got? Well, let's talk about the PAM a little bit. I mean, we're already talking about it. So for those out there that really don't know what we're talking about, you may be seeing this for the first time. Let's talk about our community. Our community is solely about, empowering the people, giving people the power, giving it back. You know what I mean? So we're not a MLM company. We're not attached to a company. We're a community of investors. Whatever you decide to get involved in, decide to get involved in. I'm a trader. I trade Forex, so I also train on that. But we also have our PAM, which is powerful because it allows you to actually learn the skill set, and the skill set is very, 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 very simple. You develop and learn a skill set that you can literally go in the market and create the bag when you want it. But the problem comes, a lot of people try to go in the market and create that bag in about 24 hours, and the market don't work like that. So with the PAM, you have something in place where you can literally have your money working for you 5 days a week, hands-free, while you're getting educated, while you're learning the skill set, and So that's pretty powerful. So just go through just a brief kind of overview of the PAM real quick, and then we'll kind of get into it and just talk.
Sure. So just quick PAM overview. Not going to take a whole lot of time. We talk about this quite often, but for those of you who have not seen it and want to know about the PAM, it's pretty simple. It's hands-free. You don't have to do anything. It's beginner friendly. So if you've never traded, you don't know what trades are, you don't know what ticks and pips and all these different terms that we use, you don't have to know that with this. You put your money in, let your money work for you. It is not, I repeat, something Mr. Special K is not a big fan of. It is not an MLM. You do not have to get 10, that get 10, that get 10, that get 10 to get a 50-cent check. Sorry, it's probably more than that, but just saying. There's no monthly payments at all. You pay your $100 annual fee to get into the club, put your money in your broker account, which is yours. It's a regulated broker, governed, watched. You don't have to worry about them. And you have full custody of your funds. You own your account. You can take it out. You can do what you want to do with it. Nobody has control. Nobody can change anything in your account. You're simply subscribing to a PAM that does the trade manager, PAM manager, does his trading, and the bot tells your account to do the same trade so that you make money off of it. Hands-free, pretty simple, pretty easy. So one thing you want to know about traders, these two green check marks, really big thing. They have trading privileges and they have a track record. You don't see those two green check marks, in my opinion. I always say in my opinion, because this is what I would do, run. You want proven. You want fact checks. Partnership. So nobody does anything for free, PAM manager included. They do not do anything for free, but this is an excellent deal. As our investment group makes 70% of the profits, that's you, me, and anybody that's in the PAM. You keep 70% of the profits that are made for your account. The PAM manager gets the other 30%. That is how they make their money. That is why they do this. That's why we're allowed to let you in at a minimum of $100. No PAM account around does that. You have to have 5K, 25K, 100K, different amounts to get into these PAMs. This is an awesome opportunity for the entry-level person to get into trading and have their money work for them. The way it works, let me enlarge my screen, sorry. The way it works, 70-30 split. Say PAM manager has 300 in his account, you have 200, he receives or makes 200%, which means you make 200%. So his 600, you make 400. So that's 200%. Of that 400, he receives 120, which is 30%. You receive the remaining 280, which gives you $480 off of your $200. Hands-free. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. If you have a complaint about over 2 extra money, I mean, it's almost 3x. I don't know what to say. I love it. They could have my 30%. I don't care. 30%. I'm getting that money for free. Yeah, let it keep doing it. My money's sitting in there right now. Our strategy is, really simple. You can turn 200 a month into over 400,000, depending on them continuing to do the 15% a month, which they have been doing for the last 9 months. You just see we've been on a 40-week winning streak, 280 days straight. Meaning we didn't take a loss. Not saying we didn't lose any trades, but we didn't take a loss out of our money. Deposit $500, which again, you can do as little as $100, but $500 is our strategy. Don't withdraw. Let the money work for you. Let it compound. Let it continue to do what it's supposed to do. Then you deposit $200 a month. 200 might sound like a lot to everybody, but if you cut out those guilty pleasures, like I cut out Chick-fil-A, I cut out, 200 is available to get if you cut out the guilty pleasures and let your money work for you, because 36 months from now, it's going to be worth it. 24 months from now, it'll be worth it. 12 months from now, it'll be worth it. But in 36 months, it will be astronomical. You let that 36 months, let it just compound, let it sit. And you can withdraw a potential over 50,000, between 30 to 50,000 per month off of this, and still continue to do it every month. And that's just the interest. That's not touching your principal. So I'm going to stop sharing this real quick because I want to show you the compound calculator. So screen, share, there it is. You can see my cursor. Yeah. Okay. So compound calculator, our strategy, 500 a month, 15% a month. And we're underplaying that because we're on an average of, what is it, Camille? Like 16.7, 16.8, something like that. It's somewhere in there. It's above 16. Yeah. It's above 16%.
Yeah, I think right now
we just
we're
downplayed
around,
to 15.
Yeah, I think right now we're right around 14, and that's just because of this current month with the drawdown. But
and which we still have. Yeah, we still have 11 days in this month, so it's going to come back. I mean, things happen. Like I said, we've been on a winning streak for 40 days, so we're going to say average of 15% a month. Deposit 200 a month. Again, cut out the Chick-fil-A, cut out one guilty pleasure that you don't need but you want, and it'll be worth it in the end. So we're going to calculate these numbers. Just based on those numbers, $279,445. You invested initial 500. Additional deposits is only 7,200. So over the course of 3 years, you've invested $7,700. So this is going to make these numbers blow your mind. You got 15,215% increase over 36 months. These are your payments, or your deposits. And this is the interest that you get from those deposits. So on the first month, you're going to get $75. Second month, 116. Third month, fourth month, on down. At month 12, you have deposited $2,900, but you're getting $1,079 a month in interest. That means that you've gained $5,575 in interest. That's almost 2x your money in 12 months. That just the interest, not your account, because your account balance is $8,475. That's almost 3x your money. Month 24, every single month, you're going to get a return, an interest payment, $6,645. Again, we don't want you to withdraw at 24 months, but if you have to, you can. We want you to follow the strategy, and you'll see why when I show you these numbers in a minute. Your account balance is $51,000. You've gained $45,000 in interest over 24 months. Now, this is where it's going to get life-changing. 36 months, you've invested $7,700. Every single month, $36,423 in interest. I would love to get that every month. That's more than most people make in 6 months working a 60-hour-a-week job. And you get that every month. And you don't have to do nothing. Your money working for you. Special K, would you be happy with that? I know I would. You're on mute.
Definitely would.
Again, you've only put in $7,700 over the 36 months. You're letting your money work for you. Your account balance is $279,000. You're getting $36,000 a month. Let me show you. And that, again, that's just what we tell people to do. You can put in as little or as much as you want, a minimum of $100. I started with $1,000, and I'm following our strategy. I'm only putting in $200 a month. I'm probably going to increase that later on because I love the way this PAM is working. But right now, I'm following the strategy because we want to preach. We want to, do exactly what we tell you guys to do. We want to test the water. We want to see what everything has. So why did that go to 999? I said 1,000. Calculator cheated on me. It tripped out. All right. So this is what I would be getting. $150 on the first month in interest. At 12 months, I'd have $1,428 a month in interest. My account balance would be $11,000. 24 months, $8,512 a month just in interest. And I've only put in $5,800. My account balance is $65,000. 36 months. I'm going to get $46,411. That's on if I only continue to put just the $200 a month. Believe me, I'm going to put more because I love the way this is working, and I want my account to grow because I got kids and grandkids. I got kids in college. There's a lot that I want to build financial freedom for my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids. I want this to be generational wealth. I want this to continue to go. So I'm going to do things different, but just look at those numbers. I'm the type that I want people. Sorry. I show. I show. I don't just tell. I don't want people to think, oh, he's just saying this. He doesn't really have this. He didn't really do this. And no, we're not here to just talk. And we don't. There's no financial incentive for us to do this. We don't get paid for this. We're doing this so that people see that, we want to elevate our people. We want to elevate everybody's financial literacy, their education, as well as we want them to be free in the future. So this is my account. Like I said, I started with literacy. Sorry. It's literacy. I got tongue tied.
I don't realize Jesus.
So cut that out, man. Y'all picking on people. Hey, so look, I put $1,000 in. I've only been in for 2 months. So we did just take a loss, as we explained from our PAM manager. First loss or big loss like that, we had a 40-week winning streak. So it's going to happen. I had $360 in profit. Now it's $260. It's still free money. I don't care. I'm going to put $1,000 in, and in the future. So just wanted you guys to see. What, sir?
Mister, I just had a thought. Our win streak was what?
40 weeks, 280 days.
And we still floating though. We still floating and drawing too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but think about this when you put it in perspective. 200 and how many days?
280.
And this is our first week of having a lesson
Yes, sir.
out of 200 and whatever you said days. That's pretty powerful.
280. 280.
That's pretty powerful, man.
It is.
That's pretty powerful. Well, fantastic. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I just want to show some stuff real quick. You know, I'm just that kind of guy. Let me share screen. Y'all know I got to go to the charts just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. You see my screen, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wick or Gilmore. I see Mr. Wiggins over there.
Mr. Wiggins
just
hiding from us.
Man, it takes,
He always hiding from us. Ain't he? Always hiding. Shit. I just want to show y'all this. This is the U.S. dollar. This is all of our dollar. This point, you don't really need to. You just need to see the direction it's going, right? So if the trend line. This is the trend line. So the trend line's on top of the candles, right? That means we're in a downtrend. So this is from January 5th of 2024. I could go back further, but I don't want to hurt everybody's feelings because it's been going for a while, right? Let me try to take this off real quick. There we go. So if you look at it, why I say your money got to be working for you other than just sitting in your bank account, in your savings account, because if it's just sitting in your bank account, you know, we're losing. This is only on an hour chart. So every hour, we're essentially losing, right? Your dollar's losing value. And like I said, this is from the beginning of the year. I can go to the day chart and go all the way back to last year where you'll see the same thing. So that's why the PAM is so powerful. That's why taking control, using some of your disposable income, getting educated, and taking control of your economic futures is so important because the economy, I mean, like I always say, we got eggs for $185, right? So, you mean, if you look at this, I mean, we're nowhere near breaking it, right? So the dollar is going to keep losing value. So you got to find something and do something that's going to increase the value of your dollar and increase your, what it is, your wealth, right? I also want to show you guys something on NAS that we did in our class yesterday, which I'll talk about that in a second. I was teaching them about back testing, right? And how, you know, you don't want to go out there and trade a whole bunch of different things. If you're starting out trading, you're new to trading, you don't want to go out there and have a list of 100 different things you're looking at. 90% of the time, 80-90% of the time, solely look at NAS. The only time I look at all these other things is if I see NAS not really doing what I wanted to do at the moment, right? Or if I see it's going to be kind of a crazy week, the news is kind of crazy, I may look at something else. But majority of the time, I'm looking at NAS 100. So what I showed them to do, this is all of last week, right? So week after week, understand, like just like humans, the market has habits. NAS has habits. NAS is the NASDAQ, for those that don't know. It has habits, right? And the reason when I say I don't trade on Mondays, this is why. I rarely trade on Fridays. This is why. I do trade on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and I may catch a little bag on Friday. It just kind of depends because I don't want to take a trade into the weekend. So that's why I really don't, right? Today, there's this move. It's really not a lot, but that's it. This is live right here. So this is today, right? And this is on an hour. But if we look at Wednesday and you start to see this and you start seeing the pattern, NAS 100 is telling you when you should trade me, right? So that's a key thing that you'll learn in the course and just learning with the training that we have is how to literally go in the market, find the habits of whatever you're looking to trade and trade it when you're supposed to trade it, right? So this is just telling me, so these numbers won't always be the same, but like on Wednesday going almost 350 pips for today. And you don't need 350 pips. All you need is 100 of those. Even on the slower day, Tuesday, lower volume, still 179 pips. It's fine to grab 80 to 100 of that, right? So it's throughout the week, planning out your week and knowing when something moves. Now, that's too much of that sauce. All right.
Yeah.
So, but you got to give, just to let you guys know, just kind of what we're bringing and what we're showing you. A lot of the stuff you're not going to see like that on a regular basis. You're not going to get taught a lot of this stuff. You're going to get the surface information. You're going to get the information that's going to keep you on auto ship. Hello, somebody. As I sip my tea. So what I want to show you guys real quick is, let me see if this thing, it's already on here. So let's go ahead and pop that up. So this is what we're doing. This is what I did last night.
Yes.
On Sunday. We have our classroom, mainly classroom. We're not really looking at the markets. I'm teaching the basics of Forex, basics, how to set up your trading view, how to set up all these different things. How to get set up with a demo, how to use your PAM broker. The broker that we use, our regulated broker, you can use that one and get a demo account, because everybody got to start with a demo account, because there's this rule of thumb. Then the next goal is now you need to put $100 to $200 inside of an account, and this is for your training. This is for to learn the skill set. The reason is, if you can't manage $100, it's $200 trading account, how you gonna manage $1 million? How you gonna manage $100,000? How you gonna manage $50,000? You know what I mean? So once we're able to get you there and manage that, now it's off to the races. And just think, while you're learning this, the PAM is still building your money, right? So
Savings
powerful.
account. Yes, sir.
That's how I look at it, right? So somewhere you take some earnings here, you put it in the PAM, you earn some more. You take some earnings there, you put it in maybe one of the other projects we have, because we have a whole bunch of stuff coming. We're just pacing it and taking you guys on a journey. You know what I mean? So here it is. So it's the Winner Circle. It's in Discord. So if you're out there, I know there's one person I have to figure out who she is and who she's with. She did get into the membership, but I don't know where she is. So I'm trying to find her to get her inside of our Discord. But we've been having everybody on. It's been fantastic. This is a members only area, obviously. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 a.m. PST, because that's right around the market open. The New York exchange opens up. We actually get in there. I talk about the trades. I don't do trade signals. I do live signals. Hello. So as Mr.
And they work.
Show you. So we're actually in the market live. I'm talking through trades. I'm showing you different things. I'm analyzing the charts and all that kind of good stuff. So you're getting the live visual education 3 days a week. And then on Sunday, we're in the classroom, right? So all you got to do to get involved and get this membership is go to tradewithspecialk.com. Is that right? Yeah, tradewithspecialk.com.
Yes.
And just scroll down to the bottom. It's right there, right? So I think that's pretty much it for me. I don't know if Mr. Wiggins has anything. You want to talk some crypto, want to talk some or he might be busy. I know he is a busy gentleman.
Very busy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but how was class last night? Let's talk about class last night. How'd it go, Mr. Gilmore?
Class was great. I mean, a lot of good information. You've been mentoring, and the new students, the new clients, whatever you want to call them, they got a lot from it. There was a lot of, good questions and, a lot of education, things that they got set up that they didn't know how to set up before. These classes are going great. People are learning so much. And it's learn at your own pace. Even though you say you're not patient when it comes to class, you've been very patient. I know you in a different light, and I know you're not very patient, but you've been doing really, really good with these students and helping them a lot. So I think the classes are going really good.
Did you say he ain't patient?
James, you know that man as well as I do. he patient when it comes to the students, but we you know, in other aspects of life, he ain't very patient.
Zero.
Y'all
That
know
man
what
patience is zero. Well, you know what? Maybe it could be 2 or 3 out of 100.
Yeah, I was to say he doing good with the students though. It was just kind of shocking how patient and how understanding, and you know, he takes his time and he works with them. They ask questions the same thing 2 or 3 times. It doesn't bother him. It kind of shocked me. I had to go on mute for a little while.
Oh, you funny over there, huh? No, you got jokes, huh?
God bless you. God bless you, Camille. God bless you, man. You know, but I do want to, you know, ask what day are you guys gonna let me motivate, man?
Let's motivate. Hold on, let me.
I want to fire up some folks. You know what I'm saying? Or really fire myself up. I don't know if it's an ego thing.
No,
Probably terrible at it. Probably terrible.
We need it. That's something interesting. Like you put stuff on Facebook and everybody think it's all about your life and stuff.
Correct. I have to tell you, isn't that funny?
Craziest thing in the world, man.
Man, I be telling people all day long. I said, man, can I post and not be about me? Well, what happened? Who did that to you, James? No one shot me last night. You know, you put up, man, who shot you? Nobody shot me, bro. I was just posting.
Yeah, y'all need to stop. Hey, I'm gonna say it right here. We out here talking to the world. Y'all got to stop taking Facebook so serious, man. Jesus.
No,
yeah,
fake
for real.
book, fake book.
Thank you.
Hey, because it's getting out of hand. Yeah.
Stank book.
Stank book.
There you go.
Because you can post stuff. A lot of stuff you post is for you.
Come here, Kobe.
Maybe for your mind, but it's also for, you know, somebody else out there going through something. You know what I mean? So.
Say hi to Kobe.
Look at you, man.
That's my Woby. That's my Wowo. Say hi, Wowo.
What's up, Kobe?
That's my Wowo.
He looking like I don't want to be on TV. Get me off here, man.
Hey, you done kind of made a couple of dollars when you get a poodle. Remember we growing up, all we wanted was a pit bull to go out and bite somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, got a little poodle.
I got my little poodle. Matter of fact, I got did you see? Oh, I gotta show you this. Hold on.
I was gonna say, he finna go get the babies. Them puppies.
He got poodle babies?
You ain't seen the pictures of the puppies? The 2 little puppies in the kennel? You finna see them.
It's just crazy. We all get old and get all these fluffy things.
Man, hey, you ever heard of a Chiweenie?
Never would buy one either. Just based on the name. No.
It's a Chihuahua and a weenie dog. I got one. He how old is Juby now? 8 years old, 7 years old. But coolest dog on earth. Smart, cool. And then I got my Rhodesian Ridgeback, who's just 5 years old and wild.
Ooh, you got the real fluffy.
Right here. That's
you got the real fluffies over there.
Nana, this is a Japanese toy poodle. That's Nana.
You're too
This
cute.
is my daughter's. This is she sits like this. People think she's fake. And then hold on, Nana. And look.
Got the little ones.
Oh my goodness. That's too cute.
Those Japanese toy poodles go for like 10 grand minimum.
That's crazy. Wow.
This is
hey, look, growing up in the hood, would you have thought you was finna have a $10,000
no,
Japanese poodle?
so y'all want to hear the story? Bro.
Hey, because I grew up in the hood. And we had pits and rocks and German shepherds. We ain't thinking about no $10,000, Japanese poodle.
Man. But y'all want to hear the story, bro? Are you ready for the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
gotta hear it.
So I was against the Japanese toy poodle. I'm like, can we buy something of meaning or invest or? So obviously that didn't happen. So
yeah, you lost that battle.
Right. So we already had Kobe, right? The poodle. So then the Japanese poodle, toy poodle gets here. And they're playing. And I'm not really knowing and understanding that it's a boy and a girl. I don't understand.
Oh wow.
And all of a sudden I hear, "Ow! Ow!" like somebody's getting murdered. I'm like, oh no, because I let them both out. And it's funny because my wife took Nala to like the groomer and they put this perfume. I mean, it's ridiculous. Curled her hair. I said, you got to prepare for him. Because he had never even
Date night.
and man, he was ready, right? So I run outside and this big poodle on the little nana, right? Well, that didn't come out right. But y'all know what I'm saying. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, right? And I don't know so he's stuck in her. And I'm like looking at him like, you rapist. I wanted a little kill this girl, my own poodle, man. It was because he's so much bigger than her, and so I try to yank. Oh my God.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I didn't, but when I realized it wasn't coming out, I stopped. So I didn't hurt her or anything like that. So anyway, and a lot of you guys know what my family is going. Well, not a lot of you guys, because it's obviously going to be viewed on YouTube too. But those that do know me, I've been, my wife just lost her father. We just laid him to rest 3 weeks ago. Cancer. My mom had got diagnosed with cancer. Also got diagnosed. I know we trade with Special K, but we definitely got to really real talk about what's really going on in life. Yeah. Maybe we'll have some segments. But anyway, so dealing with all that, preparing the funeral, etc. We not knowing this dog is pregnant the whole time, bro. Right? So one day, my daughter is like, Mama, something's wrong with Nana. And she's like, what you talking about? She got these little things sticking out her stomach. Just nipples, like this big. We like, oh my God, bro.
My God.
So now we got 5 poodles.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because she's so small, she can only have like 3. And then we thought she's going to have cesarean. They were talking about that was going to be $3 to $5 grand. I'm like, look. Cesarean? Yeah, because it's, the
dog has cesarean.
Well, because she's so small, the thing,
Yeah, huh?
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. So
yeah, anyway. when it comes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's been my life. That's been my life. All my
dog
life.
stories.
Grinding on my life.
Trade with Special.
Hey, James. You know what?
Yes,
that
sir.
makes you a grandpa, sir.
I know. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I already feel old. Okay, thanks.
Hey, I had to point that out because every time I say grandkids, they want to call me old. We all about the same age. I just, I had to point that out there, sir.
I appreciate. We appreciate you. Thank you. I'm 26. Hey, but you know what? On a flip note, I know we're about to get off, guys. I know it's kind of Mondays updates. A lot of cool things going on, but did you hear about what happened to the president in Iran?
Briefly, I saw that come across my phone.
Yeah, it was a helicopter crash and he died.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Is that going to affect the stock market? Well, I'm asking. Could that potentially affect us?
Yes, depending
now,
on
how could that?
Well, if you're trading, there's some people that trade exotics, which are currencies like, some of the smaller countries that have what they call, say, a more unstable economy. It's a dangerous thing to trade, but the reward is pretty massive. And then it just really, in anticipation of, because there's going to be some, Biden talking about it or somebody talking about it in the White House. So it's anticipation to hear what side of the fence or what side type of things remarks they're going to say. So I could see oil definitely being affected.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Did you know?
But
Do
it's
you
the
know?
same.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, do you know who would you guess is the number one producer of oil in the world?
The United States.
Mm-mm.
Compton.
No Compton. Our friends up north, Canada.
Really?
I just saw it. Just watched a video on it the other day. Dennis, Iran. We're not even in the top 3 right now.
Really? Well, I know they were saying that the U.S. a couple of years ago. I know they were saying that U.S. based on the offshore, a lot of offshore things that was going on, actually possessed or had more oil. I don't, hey, I don't want to sound stupid. That ain't my space. I don't really understand it because it's just crazy to me how I can go to Texas and gas is $3 a gallon. I come to LA and it's $900. I just don't get it.
$900. Yeah. Eesh.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy. It's crazy. It's kind of trippy just to see the actual oil fields, like even in the Middle East, because you're actually looking at a desert that just has oil coming out the ground. It's crazy. It looks crazy. It's super crazy. So I don't know. I do want to say this just based on kind of your puppy love story.
give me that puppy love.
But I want everyone out there understand that Trade with Special K is more than just Forex. It's more than just getting in the markets. It's life, man. So we all, I could say the 3 of us for sure. These last 3 to 6 months, boy, oh boy, we could write a full-length book with the stuff we've been through just in 3 months, man. So I mean, collectively,
about 10 movies. Make about 15 movies.
So we like to, just talk about life, and it's more than just trading. It's more than investing because it's super important to be able to meet everybody where they're at, where they're not just looking at us thinking, okay, we're here and we don't have no problems, or we're not doing this, or, we don't go through. I always tell a lot of people, I tell them, life happens to everybody. You know what I mean? So it's about the preparation because it's coming. But it's a little different when you can afford to handle those issues and afford to handle those, those things that come. So people talk about money is the root of all evil. Money's access. Money's gives you access to certain rooms. Money gives you, opportunities. You know what I mean? So we're more than just trading. We're life where, you literally sitting on here, I would say somebody that should be all over YouTube with their motivation because his story is tremendous, Mr. Wiggins. And just the things he's fought through and, kept on grinding and, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You'll make me cry this morning. It's too early. Way too early. Well, you know what? I do want to say I am very inspired to really get back to because profits come, I believe, through passion. Right? And when you're really passionate about something, it sounds real cliche, right? Right, Chris? That's why you left a multiple 6-figure job just to rock with us. Because the passion wasn't there. And even with trading, I believe you got to be really passionate. And I really believe why Trade with Special K is going to be so big. It's not about the quantity at this point. It's about the quality. It's about really the quality of people that we connect with because we have so many things to offer inside our community. But when you're giving stuff away to the wrong people, it's not only a waste of time, but it's almost like an injustice, right? It's like you really, we're here for a very short amount of time. And I think everybody agree on the chat, watching on YouTube, we're not here long. And while we're here, you want to be as impactful as you possibly can. You want to, and impact could be different. I'm not saying you're supposed to go out here and save the world. Impactful could be, what you want to translate among your family, or maybe what you want to do. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but it needs to be impactful. And I believe, going down this route, we're gonna really impact some people. And the funniest thing, just being out here in Miami, and being around these individuals. I'm gonna talk to my brothers, you two, especially, man. We got to start doing things together as well as men, and being
Right.
a black man, we don't do a lot of that. I don't know if it's just because we think we're too manly to say, I love you, brother, or to just sit there and vibe and talk about the things that we've been able to accomplish. Because a lot of things as men, there's a statement, or not a statement, but it's a truth. We tend to die 10 to 15 years before our wives.
Right.
And that's
Right.
because of the stress. That's because of us going out here and hunting and bringing the food home to the kids and the wife, right? And the sad part throughout life, I know me as a man, I don't feel like I get credit or enough
100%.
credit for what I do, right? And then sometimes people say it's not about you or blah, blah, blah. And in fact, it's not about you, but people like to still feel good about what they do, right? They like to feel good about, if I go outside and I get us a win, let me know I got us a win. Don't make me feel like I have to go get us a win, because when people feel like they're obligated, they tend to not do it at the capacity that they would do it if they don't. It's saying, I want to go where I'm appreciated, not just tolerated, right? And I'm saying all that to say, I think within what we're doing here, within life, we tend to get and go down this road where it's all about being tolerated. It's all about doing just what we have to do to survive. And then at that point, it's not fun anymore. It's stressful. And especially as men, and especially as black men. I'm just saying, because I am a black man. That's the only thing I can speak on. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I know some people kind of get confused. They kind of like, look at Chris over there. Chris ain't even moving. I don't know if he's stuck. But anyway, but what I will say is, a lot of cultures, males, they hang out, they go out. I'm not saying all men don't go out, but we need to synergistically take that time and vibe and talk more about what we want out of life and what we want to accomplish. All men. I'm just speaking on men right now, because I don't think, I'm a super dad, man. I cook, I clean, I take my kids so they I love it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think we don't talk enough about things to empower and encourage other men to do the same. So, and I don't know where that came from. I believe somebody somewhere on this university to hear that, whatever I just said, because I just let the Spirit talk to me. I let God come through me and just use me as a vehicle. But I'm really excited to really do some amazing things in 2024. And can I make an announcement?
Make an announcement.
On the Trade, Money, and Mindset show tomorrow, I have a great friend of mine I grew up with, author of 9 books on trading.
Oh, wow.
Author of 9 books on trading. Sold a hedge fund for over $30 million. And he has created the very first NFT that pays a dividend based on music royalties, and just signed one of the largest deals in this space.
Wow.
Music catalog, huge. So you're going to hear a little bit. He's going to be on our show tomorrow. His name's Noble Dracone. You're going to hear about him. You're going to hear his story.
He's amazing.
This man was trading when we didn't even know what trading was. He was trading in the 90s. He wrote his books in the 90s. And it's crazy, Chris. A lot of people throughout our lives have been trying to get us together, and that energy and that that stigma and that I'm James. We didn't do it
Yeah.
until we got older. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. It's okay. We don't always have to be tough and Neanderthal and Vikings all the time, right? We can tone it down and love each other. So
We could be human,
but
right?
we
Yeah.
can be human. We can be human. So we're gonna have him on the show tomorrow. So we need to promote this. We need to load this up. He got some new NFT stuff that he's gonna blow our mind. The new NFT back end, a bunch of new artists. I'm talking mainstream. I'm talking music rights, some of Beyonce's music, some of you name it. They're part of the platform, and we're gonna have them on the show tomorrow, if that's okay with y'all.
That's well, man. I already know
Why
who
would
he
it
is.
be okay?
What? Because Steven, you get to beat people up in all the movies. And,
Hey,
I mean, Chris, I be getting confused, man. I be getting confused.
hey, it's okay. Jordan happily let me know, Mr. Wesley, what you don't like.
Okay, since we did, I'm never gonna say anything else about you again. I'm sorry. I submit.
Oh, I implore everyone, look up Mr. Noble Jacone. I actually have his book and read his book. He is, man, real deal. And that just goes to show, what we're trying to do here. You know what I mean? That really goes to show what we're trying to do here. Yes, Miss Hills, he did start his motivational platform just now. Yes, he did. So he just started. Let's go.
I love y'all.
Super excited. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, that's about it. So I'm gonna shut up and pass the mic, fam.
And I think we could close out just going off of what Mr. Wiggins was just saying. Because this is things that me and him talk about all the time. It's just as men, we don't have those areas, or we don't feel we have those areas. So understand we have the same struggles. I'm going to say the gentlemen out there that are really like grinding and taking care of their families, we're the outlet for so many people. So just understand you are not alone. You are not alone. Because that's when you get a lot of the depression and a lot of the second guessing yourself. You know what I mean? And I was talking to another friend that's talking about, especially when you're success driven, where average life, you just can't be that person that sits in a cubicle. Like I'm that way. I can't do it. When success driven, it's actually not easy being married to a success driven individual. It's hard because we're always pushing, always going. So just understand you're not alone out there, and whatever it is you're going through, you just got to fight through it. Because I was just talking to a friend the other day about the ways of success and different things like that. And this goes for everybody. When you're about to break, you're going to get hit with a lot of stuff. Like we're all getting hit with a lot of different personal things. So we already know what's about to happen. But what it is you got to have, it's not that you can't go to that place. You just can't stay there. You know what I mean? Just don't stay there. So you got to get up and keep fighting and keep fighting. I'm a firm believer at no matter what you're trying to do in life, if you put enough positive energy in it, it's going to break. It has to. That's just science. It has to, right? So that being said, everybody have a great day. We will see you in the morning with our special guest. I'm super excited. Can't wait. Let me see. Okay. I see messages. Okay. I see you guys out there in YouTube land. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you share. Like I said, we'll be here Monday through Thursday. We will have a PAM overview today at 5 p.m. PST.
Yes.
With our Double Vision partners, Miss Megan Lynch and Reagan Lynch. They are superstars. You definitely want to get on that. If you're not in the chats or on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, just type in info and we will get that to you just so you can get overview, get any questions you need answered, and we can get you rolling and everything that we have going on. With that being said, everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.